how are you all doing? I bring to you another recipe, another brilliant recipe, and today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make chicken keema. So chicken keema is a main course dish made with chicken mince in a light masala sauce, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Here we go. So to begin with, we need to heat the oil. So my heat needs to be on medium. And I need some vegetable oil, which I have here. Again, any oil is fine, sunflower oil, rapeseed oil. Absolutely perfect, just waiting for my oil to heat. And then I'm going to sizzle some cumin into my oil. So what can you eat chicken keema with? It's great, or perfect I should say, with chapati. You can pair it with plain basmati rice, even actually like a mushroom pilau is nice with the chicken keema. Now I love this recipe because it's infused with fenugreek leaves, one of my favorite herbs. And remember, fenugreek is always put in towards the end because it's one of the herbs to lose flavor quite quick. So you always want to retain that goodness of the herb and add it at the end. So my oil is heating well, and I'm going to add now the cumin seeds, some jeera. And just waiting for my jeera to sizzle in my oil. That should just take a few seconds. I normally say when your cumin starts to talk to you, that's when you know it's ready for your onions. So this is a base of onion, ginger, garlic, green chilli and tomato. And then we add our chicken mince, etc. just after we've added the spices as well. So I can already hear the sizzling, and we go in now with the finely chopped onions. Under each of my recipes, as always, under my videos you will find all the recipes and the quantities as well as the method. Okay, now this is an important part in Punjabi cooking. You got to cook your onions not until they're brown, not until they're golden, but until they're really nice and caramelized, so really nice and brown. And only once that is done are we going to be ready for the next step. So what I might do is increase my heat here and go ahead and cook this for about 5 minutes. Okay, my onions have been cooking for about 5 minutes and they're nice and caramelized just as I want them. And now this is telling me this is surely ready for the next step. And my next step is ginger and garlic paste, nice sizzle. And my green chilli. Now you've been asking, how do you make your green chilli? So it's chopped green chilies, put into a small blender and made into a paste. Same with the ginger garlic. I can tell you I use fresh ginger and garlic. So what I do is basically peel all my ginger, peel all my garlic, and then put it into a small coffee grinder or a small mixie, put a little bit of water in, and it turns into a paste. And then I get an ice cube tray and I put the ginger garlic in there. So if I want to use it in the coming few weeks, then I can easily access just 1 cube, which is perfect for 1 curry, for example. Okay, so my ginger garlic, my green chilli has gone in. I've cooked that for about 30 seconds or so, and now I need to go in with my plum peel tomato. And at this stage we can just lower the heat slightly as well because it will start to spit as well. The joys of making Punjabi food. Okay, and what I want to do right now, before it gets too high, or before it gets kind of to the stage where it's really going to start spitting, add my turmeric. So let's add my haldi for some color. Okay, and now I want to go in with my red chili. I think I put a bit too low. Okay, some red chili powder in there. I want to go ahead and I want to add my butter just to make it nice and smooth. And I also want to add my salt as well. And then just give that a mix. And now, really carefully, I want to switch off my heat and I want to pour my masala. Let's give that another mix so that the butter completely melts. I want to pour my masala into this jug over here, and I want to blend. So let's get that in here really carefully. Okay, and then just hand blend my masala using my hand blender, stick blender. Okay, so that is nice and smooth. My masala has become really nice and smooth, just as I want it. I want to switch my heat back on and get my masala back in. Okay, and now it actually will start spitting quite vigorously. But again, this is a crucial stage in Punjabi cooking. We don't want to leave this masala kacha, so it's important now we cover it and we cook it for another 5 to 6 minutes. Keep checking it, giving it a stir every minute or so, but just be really careful, it will start to spit. So I normally use my lid as a shield and then just go like this and then back on. So let's give that a few minutes until your masala is cooked. How do you know when your masala is cooked? All your butter and oil will start to seep out the edges, and then you're ready for the next step. Okay, so my masala seems perfectly done. So as you can see, it's sizzling, it's kind of almost sticking together, the oil and butter has seeped out of the edges, and I am now ready for the next stage. So it's really important that you get to this stage before you add your chicken. Also, every time you open and close the lid, make sure any water from the lid always goes back in. So when you open it, you'll see there's lots of water. Try and make that water go back in, all adds to the taste. Okay, and chicken. So this is basically chicken mince. So this is a mixture of thigh and breast, but you can have one or the other. It just makes it a bit juicier with the thigh and then the breast combined. So adding all of the chicken mince in. So quite a simple recipe, not too many masalas in this. We are obviously going to add our garam masala at the end. And then fenugreek, like I said, is one of the main herbs. Okay, so I'm just going to give that a mix around. And the chicken mince will release water of its own as well. Now for this part you don't need to cover it, but you're just literally cooking it for another 4 or 5 minutes until the chicken is completely cooked. And what I'm doing is just mixing it all together because I don't want obviously the big clumps. And yeah, this shouldn't take long at all. So 4 or 5 minutes later, I have some delicious looking chicken keema. Now, finishing touches. So first of all, fresh chopped coriander. As always, save a little bit for garnish, never forget that. And some Kasturi Methi or Kasturi Methi, whatever you want to call it, but you put it in the palm of your hand. Dried fenugreek always goes in at the end because one of the herbs lose its flavor the quickest. But this is, in this dish, the secret ingredient. It's what makes chicken keema, Kasturi Methi. So that's why I'm being very lenient with it. Okay, give that a mix. And now only one thing that has changed the whole color of the dish, and it's going to do exactly the same to the taste as well. So key things to remember: cook off your onions and cook off your tomatoes. That's very, very important. Right, we need some garam masala. Right, so I have my special brilliant garam masala. This is magic dust, okay? If you have a good garam masala, this has got 15 different spices in it. It's my grandfather's recipe, and Dad calls it the king of masalas. If you have a good garam masala, you can bet you're gonna have the best tasting curry ever. Always goes in at the end to retain all that goodness. of the whole spices, and not too much because it does darken your curry as well. So garam masala is in, and literally giving this about a minute or so of cooking, and then I will take it off my heat. As you can see, that was simple and easy. Oh, I didn't mention before, but this is superb with a paratha as well. That's just because I like it with paratha, but honestly the combination with paratha is absolutely delicious, I can tell you. Okay, right, I'm almost done with this, and as you can see, there's not much oil, not much butter. We did put a bit of butter in, we did put oil obviously to begin with, but we also had quite a lot of keema there as well. And then spice wise, it's not too complex, not too complicated, but just full of taste and flavor, because the ingredients that we have put in have balanced the flavor so well of the dish. But that is my finished chicken keema, and now let me show you how it looks in my nice fancy lovely bowl. So I've taken it off the heat, and now I'm just going to put it in this bowl, garnish it, and show you how it looks. Okay, get that all oopsie daisy, and that in, and it's not oily, it's not buttery at all. It's not supposed to be. Okay, and just in there. Wow, just look at that, looks so good. And I'm going to garnish with the coriander, and that is your chicken keema. Yummy, delicious, all in one. I hope you've enjoyed that recipe today. I'll be back with more recipes. In the meanwhile, stay safe, take care, and bye bye.